This is Moonshot Minute, AI work and the people caught in between. One story, no fluff, just what is actually happening. This is episode 28, The War Runs on Talent We Do Not Have. Over the weekend, the president called off a major strike on Iran. Again, he said a deal was coming on the Strait of Hormuz, and then in his words, the denuclearization of Iran. On Monday, he said talks were underway and called it a, quote, last chance, unquote, for Tehran. Then Iran said something else entirely. Their foreign ministry said flatly, we currently do not have negotiations with America. No talks, no plans for talks. The only thing being discussed is a temporary safe route through Hormuz. And that conversation is with Oman, not Washington. The president called the Iranian leadership, quote, unbelievably duplicitous, unquote. By Tuesday, another cargo ship was hit near the strait. Here is the honest read. This is not new. He has announced a pause and a near deal repeatedly through this 5-month war, and each one has come apart within days. The market wanted to believe this one. Oil dropped more than 5% when the strike was canceled and OPEC raised output. Then Iran denied the talks existed. A ship got hit, and the relief started leaking back out of the price. The strait is still effectively closed. A fifth of the world's seaborne oil still moves only when Iran allows it. I am not here to narrate the war. I am here to tell you what it means for the people who actually have to build through it. Because whoever comes out ahead in these negotiations, someone still has to design, deploy, and maintain the systems underneath all of it. The logistics, the autonomy, the decision support the Defense Department has been asking for. And right now, the government cannot hire fast enough to do it. Look at Warforce. At the end of June, the Pentagon and OPM launched a 2-year program to bring in AI and software engineers forward deployed at up to $200,000 a year, hundreds of roles. The goal is to fill the hole left by 5,700 technical workers the government pushed out earlier this year. Applications closed in July. So now comes the real test. Can any of these people actually get through a security clearance process that runs 6 months to more than a year? Sit with that. A 5-month war, and the pipeline to staff it moves slower than the war itself. Meanwhile, the agencies are automating everything they can to cover the gap. GSA now uses AI to cut a single job classification from up to 8 hours down to about 2. They run 500 to 600 of those a year. Speed to capability has quietly become the only number that matters. Here's the part nobody says out loud. The government spent a year cutting technical staff to look lean. Then it turned around and built a premium program to hire technical staff back. That is not a system failing. That is a system doing exactly what it was designed to do. Cut for optics, rehire under pressure, and call the round-trip modernization. The 5,700 who were shown the door do not appear in anyone's win column. Their absence is the exact gap Warforce is now scrambling to close. So what is the real edge here? It is not the model. Everyone has the model. The edge is human judgment paired with AI leverage and clearance-ready operators who can actually deploy under conditions like these. That combination is rare. It is getting rarer, and it does not come out of a 2-week hiring sprint. The geopolitics will keep swinging. The talent bottleneck will not. If you are building or hiring for a team that has to deliver under this kind of pressure, that is the work we do at Moonshot. Take a look at moonshotconsultingdc.com or just message me. That is your Moonshot Minute. The uncounted are getting louder. The question is whether anyone is listening. Hosted by yours truly, L. David Oliver, founder and CEO, Moonshot Consulting. Bye for now.